And a good evening, everyone. Welcome into Glenwood High School. We're going to punch a ticket to the state tournament tonight. Class 4A regional final girls basketball. It's the Glenwood Rams and the Winterset Huskies. Winner goes to the state tournament in Des Moines. Good evening, everyone. Ryan Matheny alongside Brian Bertini tonight on KMA 960. Also online, KMAland.com and on YouTube. Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. Class 4A Region 8 final tonight between Winterset and Glenwood. Glenwood comes in 18-4 overall. Winterset 14-8 overall. Glenwood trying to make their third straight trip to the state tournament. Winterset trying to make their fourth ever trip to the state tournament in school history. Brian Bertini, we've got two very talented basketball teams going at it tonight. This is going to be a fun one.
Yeah, it is, and both teams are battle tested. Winterset got here. They had a first round bye. They beat Creston Saturday at 64-49. So they get to the regional final game. Glenwood first round bye, had a really scary game here at home Saturday with Lewis Central. Lewis Central, a team they beat by almost 30, a week or two ago, came in and gave them all they could handle, and Glenwood pulled out the 60-57 win. With the clean slate, you start everything out. One thing we do know tonight, Ryan, there's a lot of black and gold in this gym, and somebody wearing black and gold tonight is going to come out a winner tonight, right?
Another thing we know, somebody named Jenna is going to score a lot of points tonight. Jenna Hopp from Glenwood, Division I recruit for the Rams, the second leading scorer. Jenna Young for Winterset. Well, let's go over to the Winterset side here, Brian. Jenna Young is the straw that stirs the drink, and she's a very talented basketball player.
Oh, they do, and we talked about it, you and I did, Ron, before on the broadcast on air. This is a battle-tested Winterset team. They play in the Raccoon River. You want to look at some of the teams that they play? Ballard Huxley, well, hey, Glenwood knows them. They lost in the 4A state champ. Ballard now 3A. They might be the favorites in 3A. At a North Polk team that looks like they might punch their ticket to state tonight. A Bondurant for our team that already is. They beat Indianola. ADM, Carroll, Gilbert. This team is not going to be, as you mentioned, they're not going to be phased one bit by the team. No, the Hawkeye 10 gets a lot of rep, but the Raccoon River is salty league as well.
Glenwood, you talked about their stumbles on Saturday, really struggling against Lewis Central. Jenna Hopp came through in a big way with a career-high night to get them into this regional final. For the Rams, Coach Brian Rasmussen, the message tonight, wipe that slate clean. He's hoping for a clean performance tonight.
It is. I mean, last game is game. It's done. It matters, but it doesn't count right now because, like you mentioned, clean the slate. This is going to come down to, Ryan, if Winterset can take care of the ball, not turn it over, take care of the ball, get good valued possessions, they're going to have a chance come late. And if Glenwood can get off to the fast start that they need to, then they can really kind of control tempo and force Winterset to probably play a little faster than they want.
Starting five for Winterset: Avery Darling, Jenna Young, who we talked about, Jayet Kleemeyer, Lauren Carter, and Bridget Stover. For Glenwood, the regular five: Jenna Hopp, Abby Hughes, Madison Camden, Kennedy Jones, and Brinley Arnold will be the starting five tonight for the Rams, as the starting lineup's being introduced tonight as we get set to go. Our officials tonight: Jason Slaughter, Royce Raniger, and Kevin Schultz out of Northwest Iowa. We're going to go ahead and take a break for the national anthem. When we come back, we're going to have the opening tip, and we're going to punch a ticket to the state tournament. You're listening to high school basketball on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Center in Glenwood is a family-owned dealership that specializes in used car sales. If you don't see the vehicle you want on our lot, we'll do our best to find it for you. At Barrett Auto Center, we believe that after the sale is when we prove our worth as a small-town business. We have a full-line service department with the ability to diagnose, communicate the issue to the vehicle owner, and remedy the issue in a timely and cost-efficient manner. Schedule an appointment at 527-5525. You'll find everything you need with a local, personal touch. At Barrett Auto Center in Glenwood.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Looking for a new home or acreage just minutes from the Omaha metro area? Jim Hughes Real Estate has been a family-owned business since 1973. We look forward to meeting all of your real estate needs: residential, commercial, land, new construction, and auction services. Contact us today at 712-527-3114 or visit our website at jimhughesrealestate.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
We're going to punch a ticket to the state tournament in Des Moines. Winterset and Glenwood set to go in a Class 4A regional final. Again for the Rams, Jenna Hopp, Abby Hughes, Madison Camden, Kennedy Jones, Brinley Arnold. For Winterset, Avery Darling, Jenna Young, Jaya Kleemeyer, Lauren Carter, and Bridget Stover. Brian, tonight for Glenwood, I think the key probably starts with the start. They need to get off to a fast start. They were slow against Lewis Central. Need to get a good start to this ball game.
And they're a little bit more senior laden than the Winterset Husky teams, and this is where you rely on some of those seniors, Hughes, Camden, Jones, Brinley Arnold, to kind of take over here. They got to stay out of foul trouble. I think that's key tonight. I think both squads need to keep the best players on the floor, and Winterset's got to avoid letting Glenwood get some big runs.
Brinley Arnold set to jump it up against Lauren Carter for Winterset. We're underway. Glenwood goes right to work to Madison Camden. She misses point-blank range right off the tip. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with Glenwood along the baseline, so the Rams try to run a play right off of the opening tap. They'll get another chance at it as Camden will trigger it in from the baseline. She'll lob it out to Jenna Hopp, who will start the offense here against Winterset in a man-to-man defense, sagging man-to-man defense. Madison Camden, left wing.
Looks like a zone. They're getting a matchup zone right now, Ryan. They're really kind of identifying. You see them jumping and changing on shooters.
Around the perimeter, Abby Hughes. She'll drive into the lane, leaves it off to Camden. Now Arnold with it at the right wing. She holds high above her head, skips it in the corner. Hop, three ball on the way, left it short. Offensive rebound to Madison Camden. Scoop shot up and
well,
good.
There's the second chance points. Glenwood does well at that. Interesting here, Glenwood electing not to full court press. They maybe want to avoid maybe some opportunity runs.
And here right down the right side of the lane is Stover. She misses it. Brinley Arnold gets the rebound. Glenwood holds serve on their first defensive possession. Rams want to run. Hughes in the front court, kicks it back. Camden pump fakes, drives in the lane. Now wraparound pass. Hughes, corner, pump fake. Gets into the lane, through some traffic, falls down. Now a loose ball on the floor, and Winterset comes away with it. It was Kleemeyer who got on the deck and stole it away. Here's Jenna Young, stops. Free throw line jumper is no good. Battle for the rebound, it'll stay with Winterset.
Oh, and Jenna Hopp, lucky there, that a little bit of contact, that would have been a huge offensive foul right there. Officials letting them play early. We'll see how that plays out. That's huge.
6:47 left in the first. 2-0. Glenwood leads Winterset. Huskies will inbound from their baseline. Bridget Stover gets it in. Give and go down low to Carter, who puts it up and in for
nice
some
job.
contact.
Good look right there. The pass up high right where her player Carter could get it. Nice basket with the Huskies.
2-2. 6.5 left here in the first quarter. Jenna Hopp will dribble it into the front court. Glenwood goes 4 around 1. They'll put Brinley Arnold, who now pops out to the perimeter. Jenna Hopp, right wing, 3 on the way. Yes!
Well, that's it. How far are you going to extend your defense? If Jenna can shoot it 3-4 feet behind the line, it opens up some opportunities on the inside too, Ryan.
She had a career-high 32 on Saturday. She's got 3 so far tonight. 5-2, Glenwood in front, 6-10 here in the first quarter, and there's a foul on Glenwood on the perimeter as it was a drive from Avery Darling to draw the contact.
And again, Winterset's used to playing some really physical team. Ballard Huxley, is one of the best defensive teams in the state. Glenwood can attest to that last year. So they're not, avoid to this state. They're ready for the challenge.
Here's a 3 attempt from Lauren Carter. It's good, and we're tied up.
There's an answer, and that's what you have to do to Glenwood, Ryan. You have to answer the shots that they hit.
5:55 left here in the first. Jenna Hopp will run the point for Glenwood against this matchup zone look from Winterset. Madison Camden out front. Now Arnold with it at the right wing. Holds high above her head. Skips a pass left side. Hop, pump fake into the lane. Contact, good, and 1. Jenna Hopp taken over early. Good pump fake, Brian, to draw the defense, and she absorbs the contact.
And watching Coach Jason Darling for the Huskies, he's really identifying the girls are not rotating. They're working Jenna Hopp, moving without the ball, and he's not happy with the way that defensive rotation, but good job by Hopp to initiate contact, get the basket.
Foul was on Lauren Carter. Hopp misses the free throw. Jenna Young gets the rebound, and she'll push it into the front court for the Huskies. Young, crossover dribble, left side of the lane, flips it out in the corner. Stover back out front. Avery Darling will run the point. Abby Hughes has drawn the defensive assignment of Jenna Young, and she is face guarding her wherever she goes on the floor. Lauren Carter, right side, dribbles into the corner, back to Young, and a foul.
That's the second
Hughes.
on Abby Hughes.
So Abby Hughes, who, as I mentioned, has drawn the assignment of Jenna Young already with 2 quick fouls.
And, you know, Abby's also an offensive threat from the perimeter, so Coach Rasmussen going to have to make a change.
He will bring in Danica Arnold.
And that probably means somebody else might draw now. Looks like Jenna Hopp is going to draw the Jenna Young assignment.
Good on good here as Jenna Hopp will guard Jenna Young. Avery Darling running point now for Winterset. Carter with it, high wing right side, holding. Guarded by Kennedy Jones. Now in the corner with it is Kleemeyer. She picks up her dribble in an awkward spot, needs somewhere to go with it. She gets it off to Jenna Young, who will dribble it back out front. Young, spin move, lightning quick in the lane, runner no good. A lot of contact, ball goes out of bounds, it'll stay with Winterset.
Yeah, she is quick. She's really adept at just kind of using her body to create some space, Ryan.
So Winterset keeps the possession. They'll stack it up as they inbound from the baseline. Jenna Young lobs it in to Carter. Carter catches right block, banks one in.
I don't know how she got that. It was a tough angle, kind of almost behind her shoulder, wasn't it, Ryan?
Ties it up at 7, 4:50 left here in the first. Jenna Hopp quickly into the front court, stops at the free throw line, back to Camden left wing. Now out to Danica Arnold. She'll skip it over to Hopp left side. Hopp drives to the baseline side, cut off. Good defense that time from Darling. Camden, right wing. Now Kennedy Jones holds in the right corner. Back to Hopp, right wing. She'll drive, spin move in the lane, stops. Nowhere to go, kicks it out. Camden, 3 ball, is good.
Well, you find your other teammate. So Camden hits her first shot. That's a good shine for Glenwood.
Camden with 5 early points. Hopp has 5 early points. 10-7, Glenwood in front.
That kind of assumes the whole scoring for the Rams, doesn't it?
4:10 left here in the first, and there's a near steal by Camden. Ball goes out of bounds. It will go to Glenwood. Camden got her hand in and ripped it away. Her and Jenna Young got tangled up, and the ball ends up in the hands of Glenwood.
They were trying to run like a high post, give and go right there. A little miscommunication by the Huskies. Ended up being a turnover.
Halfway through an entertaining first quarter in a Class 4A regional final. Jenna Hopp now to Madison Camden at the left wing. She'll go to Brinley Arnold. Shoots a 10-foot jumper, missed it off the back iron, no good. Rebound to Jenna Young. Now Young, she'll push in transition quickly in the front court ahead to Avery Darling from the right block, missed it. Ball goes out of bounds. Brinley Arnold touched it. It'll stay with Winterset.
I think she's trying to draw a little contact, and I think she didn't realize she was that open going to the hoop there.
Guards from Winterset fearless so far tonight.
And quick.
Winterset to inbound under their own hoop. 10-7 Glenwood in front. 3:44 left in the first. Lauren Carter catches a lob. She'll go to Stover in the paint. Turnaround jumper is no good. Good rebound from Kennedy Jones, and then she draws a foul.
Well, that was the shot by Stover right there, that little mid-range 8-foot shot. You got to make those. Unable to cash it in. Glenwood, good box out.
Avery Darling, the foul, her first, team second. 10-7 Glenwood in front. Jenna Hopp bringing it across the timeline for the Rams. Camden, left side. Danica Arnold around the perimeter. Hopp at the right wing. Faked a shot. Now they'll swing it to the other side. Arnold drives the lane, flips it back. Jones in the left corner. Hopp, left wing. 3 on the way. Is good. She is dialed in.
Well, she doesn't need much space. That's what Jenna does. She just doesn't need a lot of space to shoot. And if she's making some of the shots, going to change maybe what Winterset wants to do.
Jenna Hopp with 8 here in the first quarter. 13-7 Glenwood in front. 3 minutes left in the first. Winterset going into the block to Carter. Back out Stover. 3 ball on the way is no good. Offensive rebound to Jenna Young. How did she get her hands on that one?
Just hustled. I tell you what, she's got an explosive first step.
There's Avery Darling driving down the right side. Backs out to Jenna Young. Open 3 from the right wing is no good. Kennedy Jones.
Well, she tried to answer Hopp's deep 3, just come up a little short.
Now Jenna Hopp in transition, left side of the lane, layup good. Timeout Winterset. Jenna Hopp has 10 points early on. Glenwood leads at 15-7. 2:32 left in the first on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Center in Glenwood is a family-owned dealership that specializes in used car sales. If you don't see the vehicle you want on our lot, we'll do our best to find it for you. At Barrett Auto Center, we believe that after the sale is when we prove our worth as a small-town business. We have a full-line service department with the ability to diagnose, communicate the issue to the vehicle owner, and remedy the issue in a timely and cost-efficient manner. Schedule an appointment at 527-5525. You'll find everything you need with a local, personal touch. At Barrett Auto Center in Glenwood.
15-7. Glenwood leads Winterset. 2:32 left here in the first quarter in a Class 4A regional final. Brian Bertini, Jenna Hopp came to play tonight.
Well, she's trying to make sure that she leaves no doubt. They look a little bit of rhythm tonight, and I think they got the fast start they wanted. Now it's up to them. Can they get some stops?
Winterset down 8, brings the ball into the front court. They got Bailey Action into the ball game for the first time tonight. Here's a backdoor look for Avery Darling, and she gets fouled by Jenna Hopp.
That's a great back cut right there. Jenna had her head turned. She couldn't see it. Jenna Hopp for the Glenwood Rams, and just good vision right there. And some, I think, pretty important free throws here early, Ryan, for the Huskies. You hate to say, first quarter, but boy, if you're Winterset, you want to stay within striking distance.
Avery Darling, a 76% free throw shooter. Rainbow free throw goes in.
I hit about 3 times at the rim and the backboard, didn't it? All that matters, though, for the Huskies,
That's right,
counts as a point.
Darling, a junior guard, about 3.9 points per game. Her second free throw on the way. It's good. And that'll make it 15-9. Glenwood in front, 2:15 in the first. Rams quickly into the front court with the ball as they go to Camden. Corner 3 ball is no good, but she's fouled on the block out, and Camden will shoot three free throws. Lauren Carter undercuts her trying to block her out.
Well, and Glenwood's living with the 3 right now, which is good, but eventually some of those shots are going to come up short. What they got to do now is see if they can take advantage of if the extended defense by the Huskies, Ryan, might open up some opportunities inside the lane.
Madison Camden will shoot 3 now at the free throw line, and she misses the first. She has
She's
2
too
more.
close.
Yeah. Camden, 18.6 per game, a 78% free throw shooter, a 44% three-point shooter, makes the second free throw. As now Winterset will have to get Lauren Carter out. They'll bring Reagan Koobs into the ball game. 1 more here for Madison Camden. And it's good. So Camden has 7, Hopp has 10. That's all of Glenwood's points so far in the first quarter.
Only answer the free throws the Huskies got, and that's what Glenwood needs to do. Is Winterset's going to put a little run. Glenwood's just got to find a way to answer it.
Avery Darling down the right side. Now she'll back it out, get it to Jenna Young, who has trouble catching the pass, gets it back, and she'll go to work. Now mismatch guarded by Arnold. Step back 3 is no good. Offensive rebound to Bailey Action. Now a loose ball in the paint and a timeout by Winterset. Coach Darling able to save the possession. 1:45 left in the first. 17-9, Glenwood leads at KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
1:45 left here in the first quarter. 17-9, Glenwood leads Winterset. Brian, Winterset's had to burn 2 of their 5 timeouts already here in the first quarter.
Well, and you can't take them with you. They do you no good, right, at the end of the game if you come up short. So use them when you need them, and you wanted to save possession. I think that was important.
Winterset will go to a 2-1-2 offense here, spacing the floor. And they go to Jenna Young. She'll turn. Right elbow jumper is no good off the back iron. Brenly Arnold taps it to keep it alive. It goes out of bounds. It will stay with Winterset.
So Jenna Young's getting some shots. You can see that she's able to get shots. They're just not falling. And Glenwood just got to kind of find a way to make it tough for her to get good looks.
Winterset goes to Young. She goes right into the block. Reagan Koobs gets fouled.
Yeah, I think that Brenly Arnold a little bit too much on the top side right there.
Foul came from an up official, so Arnold picks up the foul, her first, team's 4th.
These are good officials. These are state tournament officials. These guys do state championship games, so they've been well experienced. Girls Union decided to bring them down from Northwest Iowa, and it's nice to get some different officials at times, isn't it?
Reagan Koobs makes the first one. The junior, a 3-point per game scorer, 58% free throw shooter, makes both of them. Cuts the lead back to 6, 17-11, Glenwood in front, 1:20 left here in the first. Jenna Hopp will bring it forward for the Rams. Now Camden at the left wing. Camden, they'll go to Hopp at the high post, high-low look to Arnold, layup good.
Well, there's what I was talking about was, you're going to put so much attention on Hopp and Camden, somebody's going to get free, and Hopp, nice dish to Arnold.
First person not named Hopper, Camden, to score for the Rams. Here's a 2 from the free throw line. No good by Stover, and Camden gets the board. 19-11, Glenwood in front. 55 on the clock in the first. Danica Arnold in the front court. Now to Camden left wing. Camden out front to Hop. Hop crossover dribble, gets in the lane. Camden left side, 3-ball, no good. Offensive rebound, Jenna Hop, and she gets fouled on the floor. Jenna Hop having an impact on this ball game in a number of different ways. Jenna Young gets the foul, her first, team's fourth.
And fouls could have an impact, whether get players, that aren't in the game, and also free throws coming up.
Glenwood will inbound from the baseline, and they throw it away. Brinley Arnold went one way. Camden thought she was going the other way. Here's Jenna Young in the front court, and she is fouled by Danica Arnold.
I tell you what, anybody that's going to guard Jenna Young is going to pick up some fouls.
She got one speed, and it's all the way, full throttle.
And, Abby Hughes is on the bench because of the 2 fouls trying to guard her. Danica Arnold picks up. That's 15 foul in the Glenwood.
39 seconds left in the first. Winterset's inbound from the sideline. They go to Jenna Young. She spins into the lane, kicks it out. 3 from Bailey. Action on the way is no good. Good rebound from Brinley Arnold.
They're getting some looks around. They're just not falling, and they were able to do a good job of one and done.
Rams bring in the front court. Here's Hop. She'll get a left wing 3. It's no good. And the rebound from Avery Darling. 20 on the clock. See if Winterset holds. They're going to push. Here's a jump shot from Stover. Left it short. Rebound. Oh, Camden tried to track it down, but it goes out of bounds.
I think she took a look to see where her feet were on the line, and she just couldn't get her hand on top of the ball. So maybe a little bit of a break here for the Huskies, Ryan.
Winterset now will have a chance to take the final shot of the first quarter.
And they'll start the second quarter with the ball, so you kind of get that 2-for-1 look if they elect to do it, which I think they're going to.
Jenna Young will back it out, guarded one-on-one by Jenna Hop. 5 on the clock. Young, step back 3, top of the key is no good, left it short. Arnold clears the rebound, and the first quarter comes to an end. A good first quarter for the Rams. They lead at 19-11. We'll take a break. Second quarter coming up on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Looking for a new home or acreage just minutes from the Omaha metro area? Jim Hughes Real Estate has been a family-owned business since 1973. We look forward to meeting all of your real estate needs: residential, commercial, land, new construction, and auction services. Contact us today at 712-527-3114 or visit our website at jimhughesrealestate.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Auto Center in Glenwood is a family-owned dealership that specializes in used car sales. If you don't see the vehicle you want on our lot, we'll do our best to find it for you. At Barrett Auto Center, we believe that after the sale is when we prove our worth as a small-town business. We have a full-line service department with the ability to diagnose, communicate the issue to the vehicle owner, and remedy the issue in a timely and cost-efficient manner. Schedule an appointment at 527-5525. You'll find everything you need with a local, personal touch. At Barrett Auto Center in Glenwood.
Glenwood leads Winterset after the first quarter, and Brian Bertini, we talked about a key for Glenwood was getting off to a good start, and the Rams accomplished
that. They shot
the
ball well, and you mentioned you think they need to get the score into the the high 50s, 60s to get the tempo where they want it. Winterset's getting some good looks, Ryan. They're just coming up a little short, and Glenwood so far able to do a good job, one and done. Foul trouble's the key. They need to keep out of the fouls and not let Winterset get to the free throw line.
Abby Hughes back out there for Glenwood. She's got 2 fouls, but she's not guarding Young. They're putting her on Avery Darling. They're going to go Kennedy Jones on Young. Young goes to work in the post, misses the turnaround.
Young's getting some good looks. She's just a little off on her shots, but I love the looks that she's getting.
Now Glenwood will go to work on the offensive end. It's Jenna Hop. She is guarded by Jaya Kleemeyer. Now to Camden at the left wing. They'll go to Hop in the post. Try to go to that high-low look again. Now Hop. Tough scoop shot is no good. Young gets the rebound, and she's off and running. Jenna Young into the front court. Step through, right-handed layup is good.
Well, I think Abby Hughes had to let her go, and Madison Camden really didn't want to do the and one. So, boy, what a push by Jenna Young, though.
Here comes Glenwood, 19-13, Rams in front, 7:10 left here in the second. Jenna Hop, she's left open, so she'll fire a 3. She'll make a 3.
Well, again, you can see Coach Darling not happy. Nobody went out and challenged. Jenna says, "You're not going to cover me. I'll shoot these all day long."
Jenna Hop has 13. Glenwood in front, 22-13. 6:50 left here in the second. Here comes Winterset in the front court. High post with it, Bridget Stover. Good high-low look to Darling for 2.
It was nice high look. Good movement without the ball, and I think that's what you got to do is keep attacking and But if you're Huskies, Ryan, you got to get some stops on the defensive end.
22-15, Glenwood in front, 6.5 here in the half. Jenna Hop backs it out. Now Camden, deep three, top of the key, in and out, no good. Rebound is loose, it will go to Winterset.
That might have been a little deep for her right there, but
halfway down.
Yeah.
Reagan Cougs back into the game as Bridget Stover will take a breather for Winterset.
Well, I feel like this, 6:27 to go here in the second quarter. Rams with a 7-point lead. Huskies down by 7. You feel like this is the moment where Winterset's going to make a push right here, or Glenwood can kind of hold that run back and take a good lead going into halftime.
Winterset in the front court. Jenna Young guarded by Jenna Hop, one-on-one. Young going to work. Free throw line jumper is good.
That looked nice follow through. And really not much Jenna Hop could do on that one, was there?
Glenwood does not want to see Young heat up. 22-17. Here comes Glenwood into the front court. Abby Hughes, three from the top of the key. It's good.
Well, that's big because they need somebody else besides Hop or Camden to get some points. And Hughes foul trouble early. Didn't see much action that first quarter.
5 3-pointers for Glenwood so far tonight. 25-17. Rams in front. Here's Jenna Young, and she throws it away. Hop tried to take a charge. Young just had to let the ball go. Glenwood comes away with the steal. Here come the Rams in the front court. Jenna Hop. She'll create. Abby Hughes, three ball is good. Back-to-back threes from Abby Hughes.
On that cue, you're probably, if you're Coach Darling, you're going, okay, I'm going to have to give up something and hope that some of those girls miss. But, boy, Glenwood, as you mentioned, dialed in right now.
28-17, Glenwood in front. 5:20 left here in the second. Winterset will slow the tempo down. They go with double high post. Jenna Young runs off a screen, now gets another screen. Step back three, blocked by Brindley Arnold. Brindley Arnold got a hand on it. Here's Jenna Hop in transition. Leans in, gets some contact, and Hop will shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Brindley Arnold just kind of snuck out, got close. I think she anticipated that shot going up and got just enough of it. Right now, everything going Glenwood's way. Quite a different story than what happened Saturday night, right?
Jenna Hop will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws, and I think she might want a breather too. She turns and makes the first free throw. Bailey Acton into the game. Kleemeyer will sit, so Glenwood will get Hop a breather if she makes this free throw. And she does. Jenna Hop, 15 points so far in the first half. She will head to the bench. Danica Arnold checks in.
It won't be for long.
No.
But this is also the moment right now where Winterset's going to have to make a push. And this team's not going to go anywhere, so Glenwood's got to keep attacking that basket, Ryan.
Glenwood up by 13, their largest lead of the night. Here's Jenna Young, right side of the lane, step back, 8-foot jumper is no good. Kennedy Jones clears the rebound, and now she'll lead the break the other way. Kennedy Jones in the front court stops. Abby Hughes, high wing right side with it. She'll dribble in, top of the key. Runs off a screen, and Hughes gets fouled by Avery Darling, her second.
That's big. That's team 6. So the next one's going to put a really good free throw shooting team to the line, the Glenwood Rams. And that's the last thing you want to do if you're the Huskies is give them 3 points.
Glenwood will inbound from the sideline. It's Madison Camden who will trigger it in. 4:40 left in the second. Glenwood trying to go to their 3rd straight state tournament. Brindley Arnold at the right wing, into the corner, Kennedy Jones. Hits a cutting Hughes, backdoor, Camden layup good.
Well, right now, you're relying on your seniors, and that's the girls that have scored so far tonight, isn't it?
Madison Camden has 9. Glenwood up by 15, 32-17, all Rams. Jenna Young drives the lane, kicks it back, Avery Darling. She'll lead back, Young, 3 ball is no good. Rebound, loose ball on the floor, still loose, bodies everywhere, we're gonna get a jump ball.
Well, it goes to the Rams on the possession, so all those little breaks right now going Glenwood's way. And
credit Danica Arnold getting on the floor and getting just a hand on that ball to cause the tie-up.
Well, and with this 15-point cushion, too, Coach Rasmussen can afford to keep Hop, a little bit longer, get her a good break, and, ride this out.
Bridget Stover will check back into the game for the Huskies. 32-17, Glenwood in front halfway through the second quarter. Abby Hughes will run point as Jenna Hop heads to the table to check in for the Rams. Here's Abby Hughes on the right side. Good motion offense this time from Glenwood. High post, Brindley Arnold. She loses it, hits the deck, goes back out to Madison Camden. Camden drives in the lane, step through. Shot is blocked. It goes out of bounds and will stay with Winterset. Jenna Hop checks in. Brindley Arnold will head to the bench. Glenwood will inbound from the baseline. It's Madison Camden who lobs it out to Hop. Right wing 3, no good. Missed it off the side of the rim. And a foul on the rebound on Glenwood.
That's Abby Hughes, and that's number 3.
So Hughes picks up her third foul, and she'll have to go to the bench.
And she's probably done for the rest of this first half. 16 foul on the Rams. Looks like Kate Hughes comes in, and Grace Neitzer. The Rams coach Rasmussen with a 15-point lead can afford to kind of put some girls in a little bit that might not normally get some much playing time if it's a close game.
32-17, Glenwood in front. Jenna Young will run the point. Now they go to Stover in the block. Turnaround shot is no good, and she is fouled by Danica Arnold.
No Brindley Arnold for the rim protector, and good recognition by the Huskies right there to realize that they can attack the rim. So first team in the bonus is the Huskies, and they're going to need all the points they can get here, Ryan, if they're going to close this gap down by 15.
Bridget Stover misses the first free throw. She's the second leading scorer for the Huskies this season, 8.4 points per game, a 67% free throw shooter. She'll get one more. Second one from Stover is good. Back to a 14-point game, 32-18, Glenwood in front, 3:30 left here in the half. Rams will walk it across the timeline. It's Kate Hughes now to Madison Camden. Neitzer on the left side. They've got Hop posted up in the block. Neitzer trying to get it to her, can't. Backs it out to Camden. Hop, left corner, pump fake, gets the defender in the air, step through, misses the runner. And here the rebound goes to Jenna Young. Winterset off and running. Young in the front court. Hesitation dribble. Pops back. Three on the way from Stover is an air ball. Out of bounds to Glenwood.
Well, that was the right kickback. I mean, Stover had the look and, just come up a little short. So whether it's the new, the different environments, of course, Glenwood's home gym, you're really comfortable with the background.
Brindley Arnold back into the contest for Glenwood with 3 minutes left here in the first half. Jenna Hop will walk it across the half-court line. Goes to work on offense. Kate Hughes. Now Madison Camden in the corner. Hop. She'll fire a three. She'll make a three.
Well, and there's not much you can do. You can see one of the players like, Coach, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Four made threes for Jenna Hop. She's got 18, and it's 35-18 Glenwood in front. Here's an answer from Jenna Young. It's no good off the rim. Hop gets the board. And now she wants to push, threads the needle to Arnold, and Arnold can't quite handle it.
Wow.
Brian, I think Jenna Young got in the way of it.
She read that pass angle. She saw what Hop was going to try to do, just deflected it. So again, Winterset's getting some good looks. Jenna Young for the Huskies just can't find that answer to match the Glenwood hot shooting, and that's why they find themselves down by 17.
Allison Soderberg into the game for Winterset. Here's Jenna Young, guarded by Jenna Hop. Into the block, and the pass is poked away. Good defense from Grace Neitzer. Glenwood will lead the charge the other way. Camden pump fakes, kicks it into the corner. Kate Hughes. Camden, left wing, three on the way. Nothing but net.
Well, when you're on, you're on, and this is what Glenwood needed, was to hit a lot of shots early and get that confidence. And right now, it's like old day in the gym, right?
8 threes for Glenwood. Here's a Jenna Young jumper from the lane. It's good. She's got 6.
Well, and Glenwood will gladly trade baskets with you, Ryan, with an 18-point lead, won't they?
38-20, Glenwood in front. Here's Kate Hughes driving to the baseline. Neitzer, left wing three, banks it home! When it's your night, and it's Glenwood's night. 9 made threes for the Rams.
Sometimes they go in, and even coaches looking at each other, he goes, I didn't call that.
41-20, Glenwood in front. All Rams, as here's a foul on Grace Neitzer coming the other way, and we'll have 2 free throws coming for Winterset.
But even though things are going really well right now, there is a second half to come, and I know Coach Rasmussen, has got to like where their team is at right now, but you probably figure you're not going to get this efficiency shoot in the second half. They're going to have to play good lockdown defense.
Lauren Carter misses the first free throw. That foul is on Neitzer, her first, team's 8th. Carter, who's leading the way for the Huskies with 7 points tonight, she's got 1 more. Second free throw is good. And now Winterset will bring Reagan Koobs into the game, as Carter will take a seat. 41-21, Glenwood in front, 1:21 left here in the second. Glenwood brings it in the front court with Jenna Hop. They'll play catch on the perimeter. Hop back with it. Top of the key holding above her head. She'll drive. Arnold, she'll try her hand at a three. She'll make a three.
Well, why not? Brindley says, you know what? I haven't hit one of these tonight.
10 made threes for Glenwood in the first half. It's 44-21. Jenna Young right down the right side of the lane. She gets tripped and fouled, and Jenna Young will go to the free throw line.
I think that a little frustration right there on Jenna Young. She says, I'm not hitting the threes. I got to start attacking the rim. We got to find a way to get some points on the board.
Kate Hughes gets the foul, her first, team's 9th, and Jenna Young, the leading scorer for the Huskies, heads to the free throw line for 2, and she misses the first one.
Now it starts to get in your head a little bit too, doesn't it, Ryan? You know, your shot's a little off, you're doing everything right, and you're a little off, so you start trying to correct too much, instead of just like Glenwood right now, they're just letting it fly.
Jenna Young, second free throw on the way is no good, so she goes 0 for 2. Glenwood still with a 23-point lead. They put up 25 in this quarter. 10 made threes for the Rams so far in this first half. See if they do another one. Jenna Hopp from the corner. It's no good. She can miss, but it ends up right in the hands of Madison Camden, who lays it up.
Just an over bounce right there. It was a pretty good box out by the Huskies, but the ball went outside, and Madison Camden there to clean it up.
46-21, Glenwood in front. 25 seconds left, and Winterset will hold for the last shot. They're just going to try to lick their wounds and regroup in the second half.
Sometimes that's what you do. You just go in and we'll just go in second half and, you know, hopefully get this within a 10-point game going into the fourth quarter.
Jenna Young going to work on Jenna Hopp. Young down the left side of the lane. Left-handed runner is no good. Hopp gets the board. Glenwood with 5 on the clock. Run out the other way. Camden, Euro step. Layup is good. Madison Camden at the horn for 2. What a quarter from Glenwood. They outscore Winterset 29-10. Glenwood leads it at the halftime break 48-21. We'll take a break and our halftime report starts next on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Looking for a new home or acreage just minutes from the Omaha metro area? Jim Hughes Real Estate has been a family-owned business since 1973. We look forward to meeting all of your real estate needs: residential, commercial, land, new construction, and auction services. Contact us today at 712-527-3114 or visit our website at jimhughesrealestate.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Auto Center in Glenwood is a family-owned dealership that specializes in used car sales. If you don't see the vehicle you want on our lot, we'll do our best to find it for you. At Barrett Auto Center, we believe that after the sale is when we prove our worth as a small-town business. We have a full-line service department with the ability to diagnose, communicate the issue to the vehicle owner, and remedy the issue in a timely and cost-efficient manner. Schedule an appointment at 527-5525. You'll find everything you need with a local, personal touch. At Barrett Auto Center in Glenwood.
9 points in the second quarter. They made 10 threes in the first half. And Brian, we said in the open Glenwood needed to start fast. I don't think anybody imagined to start like this.
Well, and a lot of people are probably wondering, like, why wasn't this the case Saturday night? You know, it happens. This is a game of basketball. Some nights you're off, and some nights you're on. And sometimes when you get a game like Saturday night, when Lewis Central, pushed them to the very end, you kind of refocus you a little bit, And also, let's also take into consideration, there was no game yesterday. That gave Glenwood another chance to practice, work on a few things, and obviously maybe get some more shooting in this gym, which they've come out and lights out, and they're getting it from a variety of things. Jenna Hopp, of course, got it going. Madison Camden, but Abby Hughes hit a couple big ones. Grace Neitzer banks in first time she shoots the ball.
Brentley Arnold knocked one.
So if you're Coach Darling, you just kind of go, hey, girls, it happens. Now, there is a second half. So, we're seeing the Winterset girls get some good looks, Ryan, and if some of those shots fall, I know it's 27-point lead, but the way Glenwood gets, puts the ball in your hand, you're going to get a lot of touches if you're the Winterset Huskies in the second half, aren't you?
Glenwood outscored Winterset 19-11 in the first, and then the rush was on in the second quarter. They outscored Winterset 29-10. Glenwood led by Jenna Hopp, 18 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds for Hopp in the first half. She made 4 3-pointers on her own. Madison Camden, 16 points for her at the halftime break, 3 rebounds and a couple of assists. She made 2 3-pointers in the first half. And then after that, 6 points for Abby Hughes with a couple of made threes. And also for the Rams, they got 3 points from Grace Neitzer, 5 points from Brenley Arnold, also 6 rebounds from Arnold in that first half to clear the glass for the Rams, who again made 10 3-pointers in the first half. For Winterset, a little more spread out on the offensive end. Lauren Carter leads the way with 8 points at the halftime break. Jenna Young, the leading scorer for the Huskies, just 6 points in the first half. And Brian, Jenna Young got some good looks. She's just been struggling to knock shots down.
She's got a lot of good looks. And then now, once you miss a few different spots, you're not hitting the three, you're not hitting shots, she's even missing some free throws, it starts to get in your head. And of course, if you're the rest of the team on the Winterset Huskies, you're looking to your leader who's off, you kind of lose some of that confidence. But the Glenwood girls right now, they put it on their back. I think they said, hey, we don't want to leave any room for doubt like maybe it was possible Saturday night. We want to close this out. For the seniors, guaranteed this is the last time they're ever going to play on this floor. They'd love to go down to Wells Fargo one more time, and right now, after at least 16 minutes of basketball, they're well on their way.
Glenwood leads at 48-21 at the halftime break. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at some scores from around the area and get you ready for the second half. Glenwood leads at 48-21 on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Center in Glenwood is a family-owned dealership that specializes in used car sales. If you don't see the vehicle you want on our lot, we'll do our best to find it for you. At Barrett Auto Center, we believe that after the sale is when we prove our worth as a small-town business. We have a full-line service department with the ability to diagnose, communicate the issue to the vehicle owner, and remedy the issue in a timely and cost-efficient manner. Schedule an appointment at 527-5525. You'll find everything you need with a local, personal touch. At Barrett Auto Center in Glenwood.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Looking for a new home or acreage just minutes from the Omaha metro area? Jim Hughes Real Estate has been a family-owned business since 1973. We look forward to meeting all of your real estate needs: residential, commercial, land, new construction, and auction services. Contact us today at 712-527-3114 or visit our website at jimhughesrealestate.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Auto Center in Glenwood is a family-owned dealership that specializes in used car sales. If you don't see the vehicle you want on our lot, we'll do our best to find it for you. At Barrett Auto Center, we believe that after the sale is when we prove our worth as a small-town business. We have a full-line service department with the ability to diagnose, communicate the issue to the vehicle owner, and remedy the issue in a timely and cost-efficient manner. Schedule an appointment at 527-5525. You'll find everything you need with a local, personal touch. At Barrett Auto Center in Glenwood.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Almost 10 years ago to the day, 10 years and 2 days ago, these two teams met in a regional final in Creston. That was Glenwood's first trip to the state tournament in a long time. That was their first trip since 1979 when they clinched it in 2012. Some familiar names for Glenwood fans on that Rams team: Morgan Lucy, Rachel Newman had a big night. Grace Newman had a big night for Glenwood that night. So that was Glenwood's first appearance since 1979, and now they've gone back-to-back years, 2020 and 2021, trying to make it 3 straight. Let's take a look at some of the other regional finals going on around KMA land tonight. Over on our KMA Extreme, KMAland.com, Exira Elkhorn Kimballton leading Stanton 31-16 at half. Exira EHK shooting it about as well as Glenwood. They've made 9 threes in the first half, and they've held Jenna Stevens to just 2 points for Stanton. Also on our KMA Extreme tonight, Underwood leads Trainer 17-13 in a Class 2A regional final. That's being played at Lewis Central tonight. You can hear both of those games over at KMAland.com later on tonight. So looking forward to tracking those. Also at the Missouri River Conference, Bishop Heelan is rolling at the halftime break. They lead Spencer 35-13, so Heelan looks like they'll be on their way back to the state tournament. We'll take a break, second half, just a minute away on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Looking for a new home or acreage just minutes from the Omaha metro area? Jim Hughes Real Estate has been a family-owned business since 1973. We look forward to meeting all of your real estate needs: residential, commercial, land, new construction, and auction services. Contact us today at 712-527-3114 or visit our website at jimhughesrealestate.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Brian, what was the message from Coach Darling on the Winterset side there at halftime?
Well, I think, the first half is done. There's nothing we can do about it. They're Glenwood shooting in a, incredible clip right now. And you just reset and say, all right, girls, we got 16 minutes. How are we going to end this season? We're going to push this game and make a run at it. Let's go play defense, get some stops. Let's have fun. If you're Glenwood Rams, I think now is, okay, we got a big lead. Let's make sure we continue to be aggressive and attack. Let's don't play not to lose, but play to win. But also, I think now, if you're Glenwood, they're going to extend the defense, or the Huskies. I think you're going to find some good looks on the inside. And hey, you're up 27. Glenwood, we'll just match baskets with you.
Ready to go with the second half. Winterset will have the basketball first, going right to left. The Huskies try to make the improbable comeback as Avery Darling will hold first. Jenna Young, she'll get a look from 3. It's no good, so her cold shooting night continues, and then Madison Camden gets fouled as she pulls down the rebound. The foul on
Well, they were
Kleemeyer.
probably hoping they'd say, well, okay, maybe this is the hot end. Glenwood was making everything at this end, and I think, though, if Jenna Young can kind of get going a little bit, I think her confidence will pick up. But every time she misses a little bit, that little seed of doubt just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Here comes Glenwood into a motion offense. Kennedy Jones holding in the right corner. Now she'll drive to the baseline side, gets by Young, kicks it out to Hop. Hop probes the lane, now backs it out, flips it back to Kennedy Jones. Winterset much more extended on the three-point line as Glenwood turns it over.
Good defense by Jenna Young right there. Kind of got in the passing lane, and a little miscommunication by, I think, Abby Hughes and Kennedy Jones. So again, Winterset, of course, time is a factor now too. You can't be too cautious.
Here comes Winterset the other way. Avery Darling. Now Lauren Carter. She led the Huskies with 8 points in the first half. Kleemeyer will back it out to the three-point line. Jenna Young. Glenwood sagging off of Young. I mean, she hasn't shown that she can knock down a 3 yet tonight. Now she'll back out and start the offense. Good motion offense, handoffs going everywhere. Stover down the right side of the lane, but she can't make it.
Did everything right, but the finish, wasn't it, Ryan?
Abby Hughes gets the rebound. Here come the Rams the other way, still with a 27-point lead. Camden, right side, she'll probe, now backs it out to Brenly Arnold. Throws it in the block, hop, catch, pivot, shot, good.
Well, and that's what Coach Rossman will probably do now is let's work Jenna on the inside the lane, now on the perimeter, and let her use her acumen in terms of what her ability can do, and that is draw some contact.
50-21, Glenwood with their largest lead of the night. Here's a 3 from Winterset, it's no good. Darling gets the offensive board, and it's Carter coming down the lane. She puts it up and in.
It'll be interesting to see if Winterset starts to extend their defense just a little bit more.
There's Madison Camden, gets around Darling, lays it up and in.
Well, the trouble with that is Glenwood's very good at attacking the rim and finishing.
All Glenwood tonight, they lead it now by 29. That ties their largest lead of the game.
I'd say really nice crowd tonight for Glenwood.
There's Jenna Young getting into the lane, and she misses again, just not quite on it. Offensive rebound to Avery Darling. Young, pump fake. She'll go into the lane, kicks it into the corner. Stover 3 is no good, and the rebound to Hughes.
Some nights you're on, and some nights you're not tonight, and tonight's an off night for the Huskies.
Abby Hughes in the front court. Camden, right corner 3 is no good, but it goes right to
That's what I mean.
Arnold.
Sometimes you're just your night, and
Brindley Arnold has 7 points tonight. Here's a three in transition for Lauren Carter, and she missed everything. Goes out of bounds.
If you're playing dice, you're rolling a lot of sevens. If you're Glenwood right now, you just keep rolling them. And it's like, we're just hitting shots and doing everything right. So
see if it can make Brian Rasmussen crack a smile.
Well, he did earlier on that bank by Neitzer, remember?
Here's Hughes, a three in transition. It's in and out, no good, and the rebound to Lauren Carter. That time we saw Winterset pick up with some pressure. Here's Jenna Young in the front court. Hesitation into the lane, stops, high-low look to Stover.
Oh, that's it. That's the one thing Glenwood will do. They're going to shoot the ball quick. You're going to get touches. So if Winterset can, get some stops and scores, they can whittle away a lead.
Arnold corner three is no good. Jenna Young gets the board. Can Winterset make a push? Ooh, Jenna Young behind the back. Left-handed layup is no good. Again, everything but the finish.
Impressive move. I think everybody was just caught off guard on that.
Here comes Abby Hughes in the front court. Spins it back. Now Camden. Corner. Three ball on the way is no good. So Glenwood is human. They've missed a few threes here in the second half.
The ball shot quick, and the ball's back in the hand of Huskies. So, like I said, they've got 4 minutes here to kind of chip into this lead.
Comes Winterset the other way. Kleemeyer now in the corner. It's Stover. Stover had a cutter open, but didn't get it to her. Out front, Carter in the lane. Darling posting up on Camden. Draws some contact and a foul.
And it might be that Winterset makes a push, but the huge, big lead by the Rams might just be a little bit too much to overcome tonight.
54-25, Glenwood in front. Avery Darling will shoot 2 free throws for the Huskies. First one from Darling is good. She has 5 tonight. And Glenwood looks like they'll get a sub into the game.
Arnold for Arnold, right?
That's right. Danica comes in for Brindley. Brindley Arnold, 7 points, 8 rebounds tonight. Done a nice job down low for the Rams. Second free throw from Darling. Nothing but net. 54-27. Rams still in front by 27. They throw it quickly ahead to Camden. She'll stop and one.
I'll tell you, not a good recognition by the Huskies on the back edge, and give Jenna Hop a clear vision to throw to somebody, and Madison Camden standing down there by the pep band.
Yeah. Madison Camden.
I think she banged on the drum, came out, high-five crowd, and got the foul and the basket.
Madison Camden, the and one, it's good, and now Camden leads the Rams with 21 points.
So her all-time leading score, it continues to creep up, doesn't it? It's going to make that mark for Jenna Hop to chase a little bit more.
Here comes Winterset in the front court. Jenna Young leaving it down low. Carter gets fouled, and
you can see with Jenna Young's not just a scorer. She's also, very adept at distributing the ball. And, her and Hop are very similar in sense of what they can do. But Hop's the one on tonight.
Lauren Carter will shoot 2. She makes it. She has 11 to lead the Huskies tonight.
And if you're Winterset, the one advantage, I guess, free throws, the clock stopped where you're putting some points on the board. But you can't just trade baskets, can you, Ryan?
Oh. Into the game for Winterset, Olivia Boyle for the first time tonight. Carter, one more free throw. It is short, no good, and Brindley Arnold gets the board. 57-28, Glenwood in front. Rams running the floor. Jenna Hop loses it off of her knee, out of bounds. It'll go back to
we
Winterset.
mentioned Miss Grace Newman. She just walked by us. She was one of the girls responsible for that 2012. Good to see her. So a lot of some of these former girls, alumni, and people that were part of those things came out to support the Rams, and they're getting treated to a pretty nice game tonight.
Glenwood will take a timeout. 3:43 left in the third. 57-28. Glenwood leads at KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Center in Glenwood is a family-owned dealership that specializes in used car sales. If you don't see the vehicle you want on our lot, we'll do our best to find it for you. At Barrett Auto Center, we believe that after the sale is when we prove our worth as a small-town business. We have a full-line service department with the ability to diagnose, communicate the issue to the vehicle owner, and remedy the issue in a timely and cost-efficient manner. Schedule an appointment at 527-5525. You'll find everything you need with a local, personal touch. At Barrett Auto Center in Glenwood.
3:43 left here in the third quarter. Glenwood leads Winterset 57-28. Rams using a timeout there to get things reset. Slower start to the second half on both sides.
Well, I mean, your adrenaline's probably down a little bit too. You realize you're not going to shoot that high clip, but I think what they're going to do is they're going to look to see if they can attack the basket and get inside the lane a little bit more.
Comes Winterset. They will need a lot of points in a hurry. into the corner. Now it's Jenna Young trying to direct traffic with her head. Allison Soderberg out there now for Winterset. Here's Darling, pump fake, gets her defender in the air, steps in, fires a 2. It's no good. Good rebound from Abby Hughes.
And some good looks by the Huskies. They're just off tonight, and part of that's through the aggressive scoring of the Rams.
Jenna Hopp measures up a 3 and knocks it down. Jenna Hopp has 23 on 5
For the Winterset group tonight, you just tip your hat and go, you know what? Tonight we're watching a display of some pretty good shooting.
Lauren Carter drives down the lane, left-handed runner, no good, and Brinley Arnold skies up for the board. Now throwing it ahead, Hopp gets it to Hughes, who misses from point-blank range. And now Winterset gets a chance to go the other way. Jenna Young into the front court, she'll left open, 3 ball, in and out, no good. And now a rebound, a jump ball on the rebound, it will go to Glenwood.
Again, that ball was down in the lane, down on the basket a little bit, and probably some of these nights during the season, Jenna Young makes a lot of those shots. It changes, some of those shots fall early. This game looks a little different, doesn't it, Ryan?
Glenwood's a 3 away from running clock here in a regional final. Rams walk it forward. It's Jenna Hopp, 1-4 high offense for Glenwood this time. Abby Hughes at the right wing. Camden. They ran Hopp into the corner. Now Camden, little fake spin move. Goes to the deck, loose ball on the floor and a jump ball. It will go to Winterset.
I think that time Madison Camden got just a little bit too much into the lane right there, and a lot of black shirts around her that time.
Bailey Acton into the game as Avery Darling will take a seat. 2:23 left here in the third, 60-28 Glenwood.
Well, if you're expecting a little fireworks close game like Saturday night, not going to happen, is it?
Rams leaving no doubts tonight as Jenna Young brings it into the front court, stops at the right wing. Carter, she'll pop up a 3 from the top of the key and it missed everything.
Oh, good
Winterset
hustle.
able to save it. And now the Huskies get an extra possession after Olivia Boyle saved it Young into the lane and missed the runner. Rebound by Jenna Hopp. Glenwood wants to push. Hopp stops through some contact. No, she gets called for a travel.
Yeah, she was kind of caught in between. Do I pass it? Do I take the shot? And kind of a tweener right there.
153.
You had quite the game last night, the buzzer beater last night, didn't you?
That's right. I had Red Oak trainer boys. Red Oak came from behind 11 in the fourth quarter, hit a 3 at the buzzer to force overtime, and then hit a layup at the buzzer to win the ball game in overtime. Here comes Winterset the other way. Soderberg kick out 3 from Carter. It's no good, and Camden battles for the board. Now Glenwood gets a leak out the other way to Brinley Arnold, who puts it up.
Well, that's one thing Glenwood does well. They got girls that can throw the ball up court, with distance, but they run out well. Again, Glenwood continue to do all things right tonight.
Winterset into the front court. Boyle in the block, turnaround jumper is no good. Camden again tracks down the rebound. Glenwood, they score here. We're in running clock. Hopp from the right wing, 3 ball is no good off the back iron. Brinley Arnold goes up for the rebound and then gets fouled. Good block out, good position from Brinley Arnold. The foul on Bailey Acton.
One thing that Glenwood does well is on long shots, they track the ball real well, and they attack the rim, and you get a lot of second chance points, and they'll kick it back out and keep the ball alive.
Kate Hughes, Cameron Crouch out there for the first time tonight for the Rams. As Glenwood will inbound from the baseline, they go into Hopp, back to Camden in the corner, using the pump fake to Kate Hughes. Now Kennedy Jones, she'll shovel it back to Hopp, who will direct traffic. 55 seconds left here in the third. Hopp between the legs, dribbles over to the left wing, now spins, backing her defender down. Camden from way downtown, it's no good off the side of the rim. Heat check from Madison Camden.
Well, I think she felt like there was a shot clock going right there. I think she might have looked up at the clock and maybe kind of misread the numbers, but when you're up this many, it's not, you don't worry about it, right? Yeah.
40 seconds left in the third. Winterset brings it into the front court. Ashlyn Devine will run point for the Huskies. Jenna Young sits on the bench. Bailey Acton down the left side of the lane, hands it off to Boyle. Olivia Boyle has her shot contested and missed it. Winterset gets another crack at it as Acton kicks it out. 3 from Coobs is no good. Another offensive board, this time by Boyle. Winterset, a couple extra tries on this possession. In the lane, Coobs fires one up and it's no good. And the rebound to Kate Hughes.
They just can't get a break right now.
8 on the clock. Jenna Hopp, she'll push in transition. Between the legs dribble. Camden, 3 from the left side is good at the horn. Madison Camden with 3 more. Glenwood leads it 65-28 as we head to the final 8 minutes on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Looking for a new home or acreage just minutes from the Omaha metro area? Jim Hughes Real Estate has been a family-owned business since 1973. We look forward to meeting all of your real estate needs: residential, commercial, land, new construction, and auction services. Contact us today at 712-527-3114 or visit our website at jimhughesrealestate.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
65-28, Glenwood leads Winterset. The Rams are 8 minutes away from another appearance at the state tournament. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll be Jenna Hopp, Madison Camden, Kennedy Jones, Brindley Arnold, and Abby Hughes, the starting 5 for the Rams.
You're right, Ryan. They got into the 60s probably a little earlier than we thought, right?
That's right. Winterset counters. As here comes Abby Hughes, she'll get called for a travel in the lane.
And, you know, the game pretty much in hands Glenwood. Right now, Coach Rasmus is going to watch carefully. This is one of those things where you want to make sure you don't get somebody injured unnecessarily, you know, an ankle, jam finger, because bigger fish is next week when you're going to play next Tuesday.
65-28 here in the 4th quarter as there's a 3 from Bridget Stover, and it rolls in and out. Offensive rebound, Avery Darling. She'll go back to Jenna Young. She'll fire up a 3. Can't get it to go. Madison Camden gets the board and then goes down on the floor. Jump ball will keep it with Winterset.
It's just one of those nights. I mean, Jenna Young is going to go back and look at this and go, I had looks. They just didn't fall. And some nights that's the way it is. That's the game of basketball, and that's what sports are.
7:10 left here in the 4th. Jenna Young down the left side of the lane. Left-handed runner, good and one.
The toughest shot of the night she makes, right?
Yeah. Pinballed off a couple of defenders. Brindley Arnold gets the foul, her second.
Well, she's only a junior, and so is Jenna Hopp. You know, there's a chance that these two teams might meet again next year.
I'm looking forward to that already.
Yeah, you get a chance to see either Jenna Hopp or Jenna Young play next year. Check them out.
Jenna Young makes the free throw to complete the and one. She has 9 points. 65-31, Glenwood leads. Full court pressure put on by Winterset. Glenwood able to break it as Madison Camden falls on her backside and keeps the dribble alive, keeps the possession alive for the Rams.
Right now, Winterset just trying to make this a little bit more cosmetic, what you'd like to see.
Hopp kicks it back to Arnold. 3, top of the key is left short. Young gets the board and she will push quickly into the front court. One-handed baseball pass ahead to Kleemeyer, who couldn't handle it. Camden takes it away. Now Camden leads the charge the other way. Step through move, and Camden is hammered by Jenna Young. Camden will shoot a couple free throws as Young goes and helps her up.
Well, as we look forward a little bit, looks like Glenwood will punch their ticket. Officially land here in a little bit. Next week, pairing Dallas Center Grimes already in there, their number 1 team. They'll be the number 1 seed. Glenwood number 2. That means you're getting the number 7 seed. And you and I kind of looked at this. We think it might be a very, very difficult matchup, maybe Bondurant-Farrar.
Well, looking forward to those pairings coming out as Camden makes both of them. She has 26 tonight. Her and Jenna Hopp have combined for 49 points, 67-31.
But if Glenwood can come out and shoot like they did tonight, it might not matter who's on their opponent.
No. There's Bridget Stover, 8-foot jumper is good. Off an assist from Young. 67-33, Glenwood in front, 6:15 left here in the 4th. Jenna Hopp will back it out, start the offense for the Rams. Brindley Arnold skips a pass to Camden at the right wing. Now Hughes, pump fake, drives, free throw line jumper, left that one short, chases it down and gets her own rebound. kicks it out. Camden, top of the key, 3 on the way. It's good.
Well, and those two girls, Camden and Hop, really got things fired up early, gave them the separation they needed early. This game was 7-5 at one time, wasn't it, Ryan?
70-33. All Rams tonight. Bridget Stover in the corner. She'll throw it into Carter in the block, guarded by Jones. Carter gets it up and in and one. Lauren Carter, she scored 13 tonight.
Well, the game back in 2012 was fairly close early. Glenwood ended up winning that one 71-46. It's just kind of eerily close to that, isn't it? I don't know if they made 12 threes, though.
Jenna Hopp, Brindley Arnold, and Madison Camden all head to the bench to applause from the Glenwood faithful as Carter misses that free throw. Offensive rebound, though, from Stover to keep the possession alive, and then the putback is no good. Grace Neitzer gets the board for the Rams, who go quickly into the front court. Kate Hughes leaves it off to Danica Arnold, who had her shot blocked. It goes out of bounds, so it will be Winterset basketball.
Yeah, it was a good block. I think that was by Jay Kleemeyer right there.
Summer Little will check into the game for the first time tonight for Winterset as the clock runs here with under 5 minutes left in the ballgame. Glenwood will move to their 3rd straight state tournament in school history, 5th overall. Here's Jenna Young blowing by traffic and lays one up and in. Can you imagine if you're Winterset, what kind of night it would be if some of those shots had fallen and they kept it close early?
Well, that's it. I mean, those shots, and you can match basket for basket. Then Glenwood, doesn't play probably as free and loose as they were able to, but boy, they couldn't answer, and Glenwood just kept getting hot and hot, and then the hole got too deep, Ryan.
4.5 left here, 70-37. Glenwood leads it. Here's Abby Hughes to Kennedy Jones. She'll try a 3. She'll
Why
make
not,
a 3.
right? Coach Rasmussen is looking down the bench like, who hasn't hit a 3 yet?
Glenwood has gotten 3-pointers tonight from 6 different players. As Darling goes down the right side of the lane, loses it out of bounds, it will go to Glenwood. Lauren Rowenfeld will check in. Kennedy Jones leaves to a nice ovation.
Well, we have the running clock officially now, don't we?
Clock is rolling. Like Bryn Acton into the game for Winterset. Big nights from Madison Camden and Jenna Hopp. Here's Danica Arnold down the left side of the lane. Abby Hughes will back it out. 3:40 left in the game. Abby Hughes gets fouled going down the lane. It will stay with the Rams. Darling the foul.
Well, the Rams struggled offensively a little bit Saturday night. They just didn't get into a lot of flow. This game, they got off to a great start, and I think there was a little bit more determined effort and points that say we need to be a little bit more aggressive and not let the game, come to us. We're going to go after it, which I think they did tonight, Ryan.
Glenwood gets Cameron Crouch into the game as Abby Hughes exits. We mostly reserves here to roll this one out as there's a turnover by Glenwood. Winterset has Ashlyn Devine, Summer Little, Bryn Acton, so Olivia Young, Olivia Boyle. Winterset into the front court. It's Bryn Acton from the right block.
A nice little crossover step right there. These are important minutes for both teams. They want to, and coaches need, especially Glenwood. These are girls that potentially next week you might need to count on. It's nice to get a little experience.
Kate Hughes gets her shot deflected on the way up, and Winterset comes away with it. Summer Little. 2.5 left in this one. Down the right side of the lane, Ashlyn Devine gets bumped and fouled. Glenwood will send a couple.
Like she was going through a bunch of traffic cones right there, weaving her way around.
Rowenfeld the foul. Ellen Anfito and Lauren Hughes into the game for Glenwood as Kate Hughes will take a seat and Danica Arnold. There's a shot up by Olivia Boyle. She's fouled and will shoot 2 free throws. We get the foul on Lauren Hughes, her first, team's 6th, and Boyle shoots 2 with 1:59 on the clock. Clock does stop for free throws. Boyle makes the first.
Well, again, Glenwood needed that fast start, Ryan. When they've done that, they've really been able to control tempo. They got the start they took advantage of Winterset's pretty cold shooting night. They won and done, and then they just kept hitting shots, and suddenly the game got to a point where they could control it both ends of the floor, and they've done that.
Minute 59 left here in the fourth. Clock's not running. It's really not running. Glenwood holding on their possession here. Now they start the clock. So an extra 15 seconds in this game.
Last
Glenwood,
home game, I guess. Why not, right?
Get some extra time in. As Glenwood plays catch along the perimeter. And Vito out front to Roenfeld. Roenfeld stops. Leaves it back. 3 from Lauren Hughes.
Why
she
not?
makes it
Well,
in.
Grace Neitzer banked one in the first half, so like I said, Coach Rasmussen looking for anybody on the sideline that wants to bank in a 3.
76-41, and Roenfeld gets her hand on that one, knocks it out of bounds. Glenwood tonight, as a team, has made 15 three-pointers.
That's 45 points. That alone, Ryan, has outscored the entire Huskies team, isn't it?
7 different players have knocked down a triple for the Rams. Down the left side of the lane, shot up and good by Bryn Acton. She's got 4 points off the bench. 1 minute left in the game, 76-43. Glenwood 60 seconds away from going to Des Moines. They'll play on Tuesday. Time and opponent to be determined. We should know those brackets either tonight or tomorrow. Lauren Hughes at the right wing with 45 seconds on the clock. Lauren Roenfeld has it poked away. It'll stay with Glenwood as the clock runs under 40 seconds. Crowd starting to feel it here in Glenwood. The Rams.
Well, and this is why you work the season to get those high seeds, Ryan, so you get a chance to get a bye and also host a game. And it come out in all right cards for the Rams tonight.
On to state, chance the student section, 15 on the clock. The Glenwood bench up on their feet, ready to celebrate as there's a 3 that's no good. Winterset gets the rebound, 5 on the clock. Winterset will hold it. The Glenwood Rams, for the 3rd straight year, 5th time in school history, are going to the state tournament. An absolute takedown tonight of Winterset. The Rams hit 15 three-pointers. They raced to a big lead in the second quarter and put Winterset away for the 76-43 victory. Brian, that was a complete effort from Glenwood.
Well, like I said, I think there was a really determined effort tonight to not let a repeat of what happened Saturday night and let Lou Central kind of dictate the game. They come out, they took charge right away. They hit shots early. The confidence was up. Winterset was off. And when you have a team that's off and the one team that's on, like Glenwood Rams, it can get away in a hurry, which is exactly what happened. But hats off to Glenwood girls as they go back to Des Moines and see they're going to be a new 4A champion no matter what, because Ballard now is 3A.
Madison Camden leads the way for the Rams, 29 points tonight, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Jenna Hopp, 23 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists for her. Brindley Arnold, 9 points, 10 rebounds in the victory. The Rams, 15 made three-pointers from 7 different players. Winterset was led by 13 points from Lauren Carter in the defeat. We'll have plenty more from this one later on tonight. Video, pictures, all kinds of great recaps. Find them at KMAland.com, and then we'll, of course, be at the state tournament next week in Des Moines. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Glenwood punches their ticket to the state tournament, 76-43 over Winterset. You've been listening to high school basketball on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Center in Glenwood is a family-owned dealership that specializes in used car sales. If you don't see the vehicle you want on our lot, we'll do our best to find it for you. At Barrett Auto Center, we believe that after the sale is when we prove our worth as a small-town business. We have a full-line service department with the ability to diagnose, communicate the issue to the vehicle owner, and remedy the issue in a timely and cost-efficient manner. Schedule an appointment at 527-5525. You'll find everything you need with a local, personal touch. At Barrett Auto Center in Glenwood.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Looking for a new home or acreage just minutes from the Omaha metro area? Jim Hughes Real Estate has been a family-owned business since 1973. We look forward to meeting all of your real estate needs: residential, commercial, land, new construction, and auction services. Contact us today at 712-527-3114 or visit our website at jimhughesrealestate.com. We look forward to hearing from you.